Hello all, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Liverpool rebuild episode. Today is episode 36. We are cracking on with these. We are right at the conclusion of our third season. As you can see, well, lots of green here, few bits of yellow. We're unbeaten in a long while. As a matter of fact, our last loss was at Manchester United at home. We've also lost to Juventus in there. We've also lost to Real Madrid. We lost to Arsenal on penalties. And we lost to Man City in the Community Shield. So it has been a very successful season. We have Porto in the Champions League quarter-finals. We also have Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-finals. But this is where it gets really interesting. Arsenal away, City away, Chelsea away, all in the Premier Division, followed up with Everton and Wolves. So it's all go, it's all happening. We've just got to try and keep it going and hopefully try and get our third Premier League title in a row. Hopefully we can add a cup in there as well. It'd be nice. We shall see how we go. So Porto at home, it's a very important game for us. So Paul Wanner's got a wage increase and is now on £73,000 per week. So I've decided I really need to be looking at a goalkeeper. The thing I have here is obviously I've got two goalkeepers. Alisson's not getting any younger. He's 32. His ability and his potential are still sky high. Marmadiashvili has been brought in. I'm going to need a better goalkeeper than 3 stars. It's something I feel like I'm going to have to do on the recruitment side. I think that's going to be something I'm going to be looking to do very soon. I think when Alisson gets down to like 3.5, 4 stars, I might have to be looking elsewhere on that one. Profit made in the Premier Division. Average profit of 7 million per club. We've made a profit of 30 million. Has that been just mainly down to... Oh, it's not going to be from there because we spent 210 million. We got back 180, which isn't too bad in that respect. Okay. So who is this kid and why does he want so much money? He's a promising winger. It just can't happen. Alright, here we go. Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Silva, Rice, Tuchemani, Bellingham, Diaz. What is Nunez? 3. So Magno more or less is my better option up top at the moment. I am going to stick with that. What does the old subs bench look like? Who's not on there is more my... Ramsey needs to be on there. Gluck's not so much. Let's go and win this. Let's go get ourselves another semi-final. So I'm really disappointed with the draw. So Tellers Magno has been key for me. So he does keep his place. as I said last episode, I don't think away goals comes into this. We need to find a breakthrough. Just hit the crossbar I've just seen. It's all us. Possession wise, it doesn't say that, but we have scored. Robertson, Van Dijk, Tushimani, Rice's ball through into Diaz. First time volley from Telles Magno, and it is 1-0 to Liverpool. So I'd love to get a second as soon as possible. And Jude Bellingham has got our seconds. Salah dispossesses Luis Diaz. Cut back into Jude. Curling side-footed effort. Makes it 2-0. Luis Diaz has been decent. Tell the boys to keep it going. Right, time to make some changes. Okay. Bellingham is knackered. He'll be replaced with Wanner. Tushimeni will be replaced by Fabinho. Telles Magno will come off for Darwin Nunez. Salva Zakarian is fine. Tomorrow more from the boys, see it through. Get us in those semi-finals. Rice was the air, Emery is fine. Riley, nothing stupid. Well, nothing stupid will happen. Virgil van Dijk has just scored. Oh, he's got lucky, but he's managed to get the ball in. Well played, Virgil van Dijk. And that is a quarter-final victory and a semi-final. So it's going to be either Real Madrid, PSG, or Leipzig. Well, it says there straight away we got PSG. I must have forgot that the draw was already done. So we received 9 million. We've got PSG, it's going to be tough. And the Man City game has been moved. How does that now look for fixtures? Okay, so we've got Everton now before City. Interesting. So this is where it's going to be interesting. 5 games each. They've actually got 3 tough home games. I've got 3 tough away. I don't like my chances. You look at 4 of my games there. 4 of the top 7. It's going to be tight. The race for coefficient spots. Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final next. Our youth has been evaluated. Not much to really report on. We are the favourites. And it's Arsenal and West Ham in the other one. So we are going to start Nunez up top. Kirkaz is going to come out for Calvin Ramsey. Right, so Van Dijk and Silva are failing it a little bit. So Silva can come out for Zabani. That's all I'm going to do for the time being. Okay. It's not easy trying to compete on all fronts, but we're giving it a good go. I'd rather lose this than the Champions League, although I haven't won the FA Cup. It's a penalty and Lukaku has scored. Okay. We've got to do better. We've got to do better. It's all Chelsea. So is that a penalty to us now then? No? Okay. I might not have read that correctly. Try and fire him up. Well, it's another goal. Lukaku is tearing us apart. Oh, he's well onside. It's a really good finish. I don't think we've lost to Chelsea. So this is not part of the plan at the moment. I'm going to be going nuts at them in there for this one. They have really not been good enough. I mean, 4 shots and 4 on target for Chelsea, and we haven't done really anything. Fabinho on for Rice. So just that time of the season where everyone is absolutely knackered. So things like this will happen. And Luis Diaz is offside. Ah, Magno, Zakarian, Ramsey. It's looking very unlikely, not unless we do something. I'm going to go to very attacking. Just to hope. We have got one back. Ramsey through to Magno. Goes on his own. Bottom corner. It gives us an opportunity here. Try and fire these boys up. Now I will make the Tushimeni sub. Try and fire him up. I think it might be too little too late. No commentary is a bad thing. Unfortunately, we have been knocked out of the FA Cup semi-final. Darwin Núñez, awful up top. Nowhere near good enough. Arsenal versus Chelsea in the final. Manchester City have beaten Tottenham 3-1. That was one where I needed them to do me a big favour. So the pressure is on. We have unfortunately been knocked out. I'm never ever going to big up Lukaku. I've never rated him. Yeah, Núñez, I'm not happy with you particularly at the moment. He is wanted by PSG. Come in for him. Oh, Zakarian is growing unhappy at the team's failure to win silverware. And he's now unhappy because of this. Does that genuinely come under a promise? So what if we don't win a domestic cup, but we win a domestic league title? Arsenal up next, away from home. Diaz English Footballer of the Year award. Up with Haaland, Walker, Allison and Dwight McNeil. Magno for English Young Player of the Year. 4 of my guys in there. Silva, Kirkaz and Zakarian. Silva is now injured. I'm glad they thought my team talk was impressive because they need to do something special to win this title. I feel like games really suit Manchester City more than us. I wouldn't say I expected to crush them, but I certainly expect to get a result. Okay, a lot of these guys are back at full fitness. Tellers Magno, look at that, 4 stars. He is convincingly so much better than Núñez at the moment. I think he's been fantastic. I'm going to be honest with you. This is the side I've got to go with. I must admit, Nunez is could find himself on the way out. Unless he starts bucking his ideas up. He had a first season of dreams, and since then he's been very, very mediocre, if I'm going to be honest. I feel as though Telles Magno, Endrick, and Victor Roque could be my boys at the moment for playing up top. We're giving it a damn good go at the moment. Alexander-Arnold has put us 1-0 ahead. Diaz back to Robertson. His pullback. Oh, there's a nasty deflection which has beaten Ramsdale. We don't care how they go in, just that they do go in. And Salah he hasn't. I was hoping he'd made it 2. He was offside. Magno tight calf. I'm not going to risk him. Chance for Darwin to shine. Because if you ask me right now, if PSG, another tight groin. Hold on till half time. I'll make 2 changes. Or make a change. So we have definitely been the better of the 2 sides. We are pleased. Alexander-Arnold is going to have to come off, and it is going to be Fabinho coming on now. Oh, I didn't want to praise him. I want to fire him up. So if we can nick this victory here, this will be massive. As a carrion can come on the right wing, that's fine. We will make a double substitution very, very soon. And I think Tushimeni or Rice is going to have to come off. Oh, who's more knackered there? Thierry Emery comes on. Will also replace Luis Diaz with Paul Wanner. No commentary is a good sign. Oh, it's a fantastic away victory there. Really very good, that. Really good. That was pretty vital. To be honest, it's a really vital win, that. It's coming down to the wire again. Oh, wrong button. Alexander-Arnold, couple of days. Same with Telles Magno. Up next, we've got PSG. Every game is so big right now. And then we've got Chelsea afterwards. Look at the front 3. They've got Ruben Neves in there now as well. Mukiele as well. Alphonse Silva. He's worth £26 million. Love to see it. I was going to say, he's looks like he's representing England, and I knew that he was another nationality. Schledlup comes back in. Rayan Cherky, by the way, I don't want to scout him. Bellingham hotly tipped for Young Player of the Season. City are not playing there by the look of things. Right. Van Dijk needs a rest, which can't happen here, I don't think. Magno's gone from 4 stars to 3 stars, and it's going to be Nunez who's going to start. Schledlup is definitely coming onto the bench. I've got to play Van Dijk. If we're going to have to rest him, I'll rest him against Chelsea. I don't really want to, but no Harvey Elliott, nowhere to be seen now. Right, here we go. Semi-final of the Champions League. And we have scored in the first minutes. Alexander-Arnold's ball over the top, and it's Darwin Nunez. Smashes it past Donnarumma. I believe it's Donnarumma in goal for him. I'm now going to have to look now that I've said that. Definitely Donnarumma. There will be more goals in this game, I'm sure of it, with their front three. I'd say I'm certain of it. Neymar injured. No real surprise, he's always injured, and my God, Nunez has scored a second. Oh, it's lucky. It's very lucky. This is what I don't understand with Nunez. Like, say to him, you need to buck your ideas up and you need to start doing stuff, or I'm going to sell you. I see PSG are interested. Honestly, I think if about an £80 million offer comes in for Darwin, I will have to accept it. After his first season, the way he was banging them in. And so far in this game, he has been phenomenal, to be honest. And Salah has made it 3. Lovely ball from Rice. It's looking like, I'm not going to say this and probably hopefully jinx us, but it is looking like back-to-back Champions League finals for us. They're also playing this really ridiculously negative formation as well, which always helps. So now is going to be the time. I do need to be clever here. As far as I'm concerned. Be clever. Goal line technology from an Alexander-Arnold free kick. Well, we know it hasn't gone in. We made 4 subs. And Nunez is offside for the 17th millionth time. Can you believe it? Why have I brought on Kirkaz at right back? What a mistake. That should be Ramsey. And now Nunez does have his hat-trick. Kirkaz on the right by accident. Salah's ball in and Nunez smashes home for the hat-trick. It's 4-0. It's rampant. We have completely destroyed PSG. So much that we've just gone and got ourselves a 5th. Robertson, and it's Salah. It's 5. It's quality. Nunez 3, Salah 2. And it's 5-0. We've destroyed PSG. Real Madrid in a 1-0 win over Leipzig. Just curious. I know I showed it earlier, but I think they were the one team that did beat us earlier on this season. 3-0 away from home. Sander Mass. He actually looks mental. He looks so good. I'm going to try and nick him. I haven't done any scouting on this. Because PSG are interested, we'll up the stakes a little bit. Blackburn have been relegated. Yeah, I'm intrigued about this Sander Mass. Plays in the 10. Okay. I'm going to just put a scout on him, just to be on the safe side. I know, of course, I'll put a bid on him, but I'm not being funny. If he's that good and like he don't fit in for me, I can probably sell him off anyway. Manager of the month, we love that. C plus. He's got potential rating of 4 stars. Could be a sale. Okay, so we owe Chelsea 1 here now. Magno, look at that. Current ability 4 stars and his potential is 4.5. I'm not going to lie, but I'd never even heard of him before this. Man City are away at Southampton. Right, Van Dijk, you are going to have to be rested. I'm going to rest you for Declan Rice at the back. And I'm going to start Fabinho. I can't change much else. We've definitely got to get one back on these now. I think this is more or less the most important game of the season. Because I feel like we can still lose to City and still win the title. So this game here, where we've just beaten Arsenal, we win this, I'm going to be very confident. I mean, Zabroja has opened the scoring for Chelsea. Chelsea have been... What on earth has happened there? That is really, really bad. What are my defenders letting them just run on there? That's probably the worst goal that I've seen on Football Manager. Oh, it's really bad. Chelsea, all of a sudden, I've been beating them for years and years, and now all of a sudden they seem to be a bit more. Seem to be players now. They've limited us to literally nothing. I'm gonna have to shake things up. That is for certain. Salah has been awful. Paul Wanner's going to come on the right. Can I not swap him? No, definitely would not let me do that. That's no surprise. Okay, that will do for the time being. But he's going to have to change in a minute. I think you've paused on me for no reason. Not even going to look at the City result. Right, changes are being made. Magno, you're going up top. Slurtle up. Oh, I bet I even got him on there. I bet his sub number's higher. Zakarian it is, and I do that so often. It's 3-0 to Chelsea. We are being humbled. Armoja Broja with another one. Yeah, go on, do it. We just need to get this game out of the way. So the next game against City is going to be absolutely massive. Alexander-Arnold is having a stinker. Well, to be honest, the whole team is. It's now for... Well, this is absolutely diabolical. Diabolical. Fully expect City to get a result with Southampton and even the score's up 4-0. We are top on goal difference. I feel as though that game there could cost us the title. I think it's... I'm going to have to have a look at the fixtures. Yeah, so poor. So we've got PSG away now. Okay, so we got to try and be clever here. There is no need to do anything stupid. We've still got to put out a reasonably good team, but we've still got to definitely rest some players. Right, okay. Rice and Fabinho will switch. Fabinho for Zabani. Kirkaz, Ramsey, Sierra Emery, Paul Wanner. Then we're going to go with Magno, and we're also going to go with Schlödel. But Susic and Diaz need to switch places. Okay, it is a very second string side, but this is what I've got to do to try and ensure that the guys stay fit. I could regret this. I'm not sure we'll lose by 5, but we got to do what we got to do. I'm also pretty certain that we're possibly not going to see the end of the season here. The end of the season could happen in the next episode, which is fine by me. It just gets us a little bit closer. We'll know whether we're in the final, and we'll have a couple of games. It could even be City in one of those games next episode, dependent how things fall. Magno has taken a knock. I can't take the chance. We'll have to bring Salah on. And Schlödel is taking a knock. He's going to have to wait till half time. He's going to have to wait. Right, okay. Pleased so far. Going to make a couple of subs. Tushiameni is going to be one of them for Fabinho. And we will also put on... Do you know what? Victor Roque can come on left wing. I am just happy to see this one through. We are paused as normal. We've gone 1-0 up. Well, with Darwin's performances here, you'd like to say that I'm going to keep him. He's been phenomenal. Anyone else need to be coming off and rested? Darwin? I don't think so. I will just let it play out, and if anyone needs to come off, they need to come off. But this is the right turn up for the books. We're going to praise the boys because they've been phenomenal. PSG have got one back. Sarabia's corner. Soler puts it away. This will see us into the Champions League final. We have just conceded Hakimi's cross, and Soler again with a brilliant volley. It's not going to be enough. We will lose on the night, by the look of things, and that is absolutely fine. We've rested our players, and we lose 2-1. We win 6-2 on aggregate. I'm delighted for the team. Well done, boys. Bound to be Real Madrid. Definitely going to be Real Madrid. Going to be a tough Champions League final. The main thing is that we have made that final. Lap's out for a couple of days. Same with Magno. We've received another 10 million quid. How is the finances looking? Minus 46 million. So we got a Merseyside derby team meeting. Always choose the second option. So Sander Mass is now going to come, and I'm not being funny. I mean, I don't even know how much this guy's worth. So it says his value is 0. I don't believe that to be exactly true, but we are paying £13,000 for this kid. Fine by me. Has he got a value now? No, still nothing. I'm intrigued to see. We might have done a good bit of business there. Honestly, if he's not much cop, I will just sell him, and if I can make a few million quid on him, then brilliant. Right. These 2 next games are massive. Just out of curiosity, so City are at home to Arsenal. Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk. We will also play Zabani. Robertson, Rice, Bellingham, Diaz, and Salah. I think Magno is probably my main man there. I just need to check who's not on the bench. Kirkos, I'd like Kirkos on the bench if possible. Right, we'll take out Schlödel up just because he's tired. Yeah, I still think Magno is probably my main man, but in all fairness, Nunez has been on the top of his game. A minute ago, he was worth about 80 million. I mean, realistically speaking, you look at them stats. He has scored 82 goals in 97 appearances for us. Can't really knock that. I need him to certainly get up to 20 goals this season for sure. Lucas Paqueta is at Everton. So this is a big game. It's a really big game day, to be honest, because we need to win this and we need Arsenal to do us a favour. Thing is, Everton are performing well. They're in 4th at the moment. Is that Zabani? It was. Zabani heads us 1-0 ahead. I'm also intrigued. Goal difference. We've always done quite well. Goal difference. We definitely need a second goal here. Andrew Robertson, aggressive. Oh, I was about to make a sub. I didn't. Wouldn't even tell me what it was. Tuchimeni was going to be the man coming off anyway. Nunez hasn't done enough. Tellez Magno. Diaz has picked up an injury. Zakarian comes on. And yeah, I will be making changes now. So we'll bring on Paul Wanner on the right. And we will bring on Kirkaz at left back. Bit risky. Oh, we've got a second. I thought it was going to backfire on me. Alexander Arnold's cross. It's Paul Wanner. Fantastic. Really pleased for him to get the goal there. I have to say, when I went defensive, I sat there and thought I'd made a big mistake. It's a vital win now. So these wins over Arsenal and Everton away from home have been massive. Obviously, very disappointed to lose against Chelsea in the manner that we did. We can't change it. So we're delighted there. We've just got to hope that Arsenal have done something against City. And they have. 0-0. What a fantastic result for us. That is brilliant. We couldn't have had and dreamt of a better scenario. 2 points, 2 games. The unfortunate thing is Diaz is out for the season. We don't like that. Brighton have been relegated. One thing I am interested in Brighton. Do they still have Moise Caicedo? They do. He has an active relegation release clause of £37 million. Ooh. Okay, so on that note, we will add him to the shortlist. But also, Alexis McAllister, he also has one as well. I'm going to keep an eye on these boys because Brighton are no mugs. Let's see who else we got in there. Trossard. Probably the best way to do this. Evan Ferguson, I've just noticed as well. Valuable players. Okay, they got some good players in here that I might be because I'm pretty sure they will all have there's no guaranteeing I'll be looking at some of these players, but oh, I want to go to shortlist. Okay, I've had a good look. That's the thing there. I will probably scout them and have a little look, and if somebody comes in with an offer for them, I will then have another look, and so forth. So it is now the business end of the season. The unfortunate thing is we are going to be ending the episode in a moment, so we're going to start off the next episode with an absolute ball breaker. And we do just need one more win to become champions. That is exactly right. It literally all falls on this next game. Let's just get through this. So, it has been a really good, productive episode. We have suffered 3 defeats in that last video. We've had 4 victories. We're in the Champions League final against Real Madrid. We have 3 games to finish off. Can we do a double in the last couple of games? I'm not going to promise nothing. It's going to be tough, and I very well am under no illusions that's going to be how it's going to be. Let's go and get this. Let's at least get a draw against City. We cannot lose. That is the thing. We cannot lose against City. So, however that works from then on out, we shall see. Let's see. Next episode, massive, probably the biggest we've had. So, on that note, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. You don't want to be missing this, that is for certain. And we will catch up with you for the next episode of this Liverpool rebuild. Take care. Have a really good day.